Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. You caught me just in the nick of time. This is going to be our Oracle Tarot combo, where we're starting off with the Archangel Michael cards. So let's find out what we need to know for today. Our starting energy is: let go of fear now. This one says, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Let's see what else we have. That does seem like a very helpful one. What else do we have? From Archangel Michael, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. My prayer, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to the divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Absolutely. Let's see what else. This one says, you and your loved ones are safe. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. And name anyone specifically that you may want extra protection for, right? Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful and happy life. Absolutely. What else? What else might we need prayers for? Believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. For those of us who struggle with faith or with patience, perhaps. Yeah, sounds good. I might need to leave that card out a little bit later. Okay. Your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and for ensuring their happiness and their safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and a role model for my own and for other people's children. Definitely. For a favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to the situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me to trust and to have faith. Let's do a couple more and then we should be good. This one says, take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and to step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. I feel like so often we're so quick to want an answer to something, yours truly included. Maybe we take a bit of, I don't know, we're a bit insistent that things happen at our pace, right? At a certain time. Maybe we need to release some of that, huh? Self-respect. This one says, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Guide me, please, to do the same for myself, and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. Absolutely, right? All right, the one at the bottom of the deck. You're on the right path, okay? Oop, there we go. This one says, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I might easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. All right. So those are our oracle cards for today. We're going to pick those up, and we are going to now set on the journey of the tarot using the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck for a bit of divine guidance for today. Divine guidance all the way around. So, angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, what must we know for today's energy? What's going to help us and propel us towards our highest path and timeline? We're going to use the Celtic cross to get an idea of what today's energy is like and also how to best use it. Our starting energy is the Death card. Interesting. So the Death card talks about not literal death, but transition, right? This talks about the end of an old cycle, the beginning of something new. It can also represent major change, as it's a major arcana card. This can be physical change. This can also be change from the inside, right? In either case, it does represent transitions, right? What is our potential or challenge? So this is going to be what crosses the main energy, right? So what is crossing our main energy for today? The Ten of Pentacles. Very interesting. So the Ten of Pentacles, as you can see on the card, it says wealth. This represents the concept of the happily ever after, generational wealth. This represents the house, the spouse, the kid, the car. Confirmation through thunder back here. The house, the spouse, the kid, the car, whatever that means for you. This is, the best of what life has to offer, the culmination of all of your hard work and effort. Something that's going to endure not only for this lifetime, but for generations to come. A legacy, a dynasty, right? What is the focus on? What ought we be focused on? Knight of Wands. This is focusing on what we desire, right? The wands represent desire, fire, energy. Interesting that they have here Sagittarius energy and Scorpio energy. I would have not expected Scorpio energy with that, but hey, passion, fire. So maybe we're stepping into this period of change where we're starting to really passionately go after what we want in life. Our highest and best good. What is our strength position? What are we doing well? Or what can we continue to do that is going to draw this our way? Card flew out. Nine of Pentacles. Self-worth, self-value, self-respect, believing in oneself, having confidence in oneself, one's abilities, knowing what you're worth. What? Okay. A bit preemptive. But so let's say that the strength position is knowing what you bring to the table, right? What is the recent past? The recent past is the Four of Swords. This talks about healing. It talks about maybe being in isolation or on pause in regards to something. So maybe we've had to slow down a bit. Maybe Spirit has had to keep us locked away, hidden, apart. It's interesting. It reminds me of the idea, the concept of holy, right? When we talk about someone or something that is holy, what is the basic definition of that? Someone or something that is set apart, right? Not common. This is something that is made sacred by exclusivity of some sort. And not to say like holier than thou, but when someone is in the presence of the divine or someone that is holy, you're not going to find it in your run-of-the-mill place. These are going to be in places that are designed to elevate the mind, the thoughts, right? What is our near future? Now, whereas before we had the Four of Swords, now we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is bringing action and thought and communication into play here. So there's movement when that is concerned. So thoughts in motion, these are actions, right? So taking action, inspired action, decisive action. What is the suggested approach? Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about, it can be contemplation. Maybe you are looking at something, right? Or studying something. Maybe whatever this is that you're studying, you've been considering this for quite some time. The cups are also about emotions. So maybe you're trying to figure out how you feel about something. This also gives the energy of someone or something that something is missing. There is this hesitancy, this indecision, and it's because of the choice or lack of choices here, the lack of appealing options. Maybe you have to take your time as you make a decision. Maybe the options that you have in front of you aren't so appealing, but maybe you have to pick the lesser of the evils to move forward. Maybe you're stuck, and maybe it's a case of, okay, what do I prefer the most out of the least appealing options that I have? What do we need to know? Judgment. A final answer. Clarity. A new start here. The end of an old cycle, the beginning of something new. Again, we have that concept, just like we had with the Death card. So this, I would say, is, it's almost as if an outside source is forcing an answer. Whereas with the Death card, it can be something that was inspired by us or that we did on our own. But I feel like with the Judgment card, this is more of like someone or something else is prompting us for a decision. Almost like the divine is saying, hey, is this your final answer? What is the hope and or fear here? What is the hope and or fear? I got two cards. Interesting. The two cards that I have, it's the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. What's very interesting is the Eight of Cups, we often say is leaving behind what no longer serves. But the alternate meaning for that card, or what I co-opt for it sometimes, is the beginning of the quest for the Ninth Cup. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Interesting that they come out together. So you are leaving something behind, but what you are leaving behind is not as good as what you're about to walk towards. You're leaving behind what is not good for you, or is not meant for you, or, my apologies. So you're leaving behind things that are not good in the search of something better. My apologies. Okay. So looks like we had a call coming through. So a bit of interruption energy. It's okay. We're moving on. Maybe you will have this call coming in, or someone trying to reach you in regards to something. Maybe that might be future energy as well. We'll see, huh? All right, final card. So this is the possible outcome. What is the possible outcome here? Very interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is feminine earth energy. So this can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Also, this is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. My apologies again. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn may be a sign that you're dealing with. What this represents is, again, feeling good in one's own skin, self-worth, self-value. So this has a lot to do with that. This is knowing what you're worth and allowing what is meant for you to come towards you, right? The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a bit of this trust the process type of vibe. So trust the process, allow things to unfold as they're supposed to, and see where things go from here. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. Peace, love, and light to all of you. Again, a pardon for the interruptions, but I guess that's life calling in certain aspects, huh? Until next time.